Good afternoon, DY. I'm Ava DeBreo.
And I'm Marcy Joshua. Welcome to the first episode of the Dolphin News for the 2025 through 2026 school year.
We are so happy to welcome you to the show, Marcy, and so glad to be back, DY. To start things off, we go to our principal, Mrs. Bennett, for a bit from Bennett.
Thanks, Ava. Good afternoon, DY. I want to kick things off with a big shout out to the two incredible student groups that represented DY at this week's school committee meeting. These outstanding students truly embodied the Dolphin way, advocating passionately for their field trip and the creation of a student advisory committee to the school committee. Watching you all present yourselves with such professionalism and respect for your community fills me with pride. Thank you for your dedication and for showcasing the remarkable talent and spirit we have here at DY. Keep up the exceptional work. I also want to give a shout out to all the 8th graders who give class speeches this week, and congratulations to all those that were elected into a student council position. It's not easy to stand up there in front of your class and speak, so great job to everyone who gave a speech. This past Saturday, the Dolphin Dash proved to be an incredible success, surpassing expectations with a remarkable increase of 100 more runners than last year. The excitement didn't stop with the race. We also hosted a spectacular craft fair, showcasing the wonderful initiatives and talents at DY. Our vibrant farm stand offered fresh produce from our garden, while the Hope Squad led engaging rock painting sessions that were enjoyed by everyone. Meanwhile, the National Art Honor Society and Art Club added a splash of color with the delightful face painting, making it an event to remember. This unforgettable community celebration was a testament to our school's spirit and innovation. A heartfelt thank you goes out to everyone who participated and supported this event, helping to highlight what makes us truly great in all support of a worthy cause. Have a great weekend, and back to you, Marcy and Ava.
Thank you, Ms. Bennett. Hey everyone, a quick heads up for the ones who stick around after school. Whether you're heading to practice, clubs, or just waiting for a ride, you can stop by the large caf right after the 2:04 bell.
From 2:04 to 2:30, the caf is open to everyone to grab a snack after school. Fruits are free, and everything else is 75 cents.
And we should also give a special shout out to the lunch ladies for making this happen. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you.
Marcy, speaking of food, it's time for Schnitzelfest. Mark your calendars this Thursday, October 9th, 5 to 7 p.m. in the caf.
Schnitzelfest is one of the most important fundraisers for the German Club, helping students pay for exchange trips. Last April 12th, our Dolphins were able to visit Germany.
This year, German exchange students will be visiting us. They will join us at Schnitzelfest and even give a special performance. This event will be fun for the whole family, so whether you want to go with your friends or bring your brothers and sisters along, you'll have a great time while supporting a great cause. So join us for Schnitzelfest this Thursday, October 9th, 5 to 7 p.m. in the cafeteria.
All right, let's hit up Dom for our latest sports news.
Thank you, Marcy. This Wednesday, October 8th, the boys varsity soccer team will be playing at Martha's Vineyard. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock p.m. On Friday, October 3rd, we have 2 home games. Girls varsity field hockey takes on Knox at 4 o'clock p.m., followed by girls varsity volleyball hosting Holliston High School at 6:30 p.m. Let's pack the stands and show our support. On Tuesday, October 7th, the boys varsity golf team hosts Sturgis East at 3:30 p.m. Finally, the boys and girls varsity cross-country teams will be heading to the meet at Falmouth on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Best of luck to all the runners. Back to you, Marcy and Ava.
Thank you, Dom. DY is hosting the SATs again this year, and the testing date is tomorrow morning. If you are taking the test, please arrive at the test center by 7:30 a.m. to allow ample time for check-in and setup. Testing starts at 8 a.m. sharp.
Please bring the following with you: your admission ticket, which can be accessed via the Blue Book app, after completing exam setup. Also, an acceptable photo ID. This must be a physical document such as your driver's license or your passport. In addition, you'll need your College Board username and password for signing into Blue Book.
Please bring your fully charged testing device with the Blue Book app installed and exam setup complete, an acceptable calculator for the math section, and a pen or pencil for scratch work.
The following items are prohibited: mobile phones, smartwatches, fitness trackers, Bluetooth devices, and headphones, etc. Leave them in your car. They will be collected and stored away after check-in. Unauthorized devices may lead to dismissal and score cancellation.
Also, you cannot bring cameras or recording devices, books, notes, or any reference material, highlighters, colored pencils, or rulers, or even paper. Paper will be provided for the test.
Rest assured, firearms and other weapons are also prohibited.
If you didn't sign up for tomorrow's SAT, you have another chance coming up next month here at DY on Saturday, November 8th. Taking the SATs is an investment in your future. It strengthens your college application and can help you get scholarships.
One more thing to consider. Testing can be very stressful, and if you take the SAT here at DY, you'll have the home field advantage. On test day, you won't have to worry about navigating the environment of a new school or testing center. Please contact your guidance counselor if you're interested in signing up.
And now it's time for our DY Moment of Culture. Let's hit up Nyasia.
Thanks, Marcy. Christopher Columbus made landfall in the Americas on the island of Guanahana in the Bahamas on October 12, 1492. By 1792, New Yorkers began celebrating this day to mark the discovery of the New World. President Lyndon Johnson made it a federal holiday on June 28, 1968. This holiday is recognized in multiple different countries, such as Spain, Italy, and many Latin American countries. However, many countries have started referring to the date as Indigenous Peoples' Day, because technically Christopher Columbus didn't discover anything. There had already been people living in the New World for centuries. His arrival began the colonization of the Americas. Indigenous people were displaced and forced to assimilate to Western culture. Their way of life was destroyed, and many were subject to violence and enslavement. Choosing to recognize Indigenous Peoples' Day honors the resilience of the indigenous people and the colonization of their land. However you choose to recognize it, the day marks a pivotal moment in history. Back to you, Marcy and Ava.
Thanks so much, Nyasia. As Mrs. Bennett said, last Saturday we had our annual Dolphin Dash fundraiser. Local businesses came together for an event that has truly become so much more than just a race. It's become an amazing little festival that celebrates our school and its wonderful people. The overarching goal is to raise as much money as possible to reduce or eliminate sports, marching band, and color guard user fees for DYRHS students. This year, we had an attendance of around 300 people at the Dash, 103 more registrants than last year. Local business donors covered the expenses of putting on the race, totaling around $6,000.
This includes the fees for the timing company as well as purchasing shirts, metal signs, insurance, etc. That means all runners' registrations and individual donations were profit for the school. So we raised about $6,000, $7,000 in these funds, if not more.
That is a huge accomplishment, and all involved should be so proud. This year's Dash was an absolute success in helping students stay involved in important after-school activities, and all of us at DY thank our community for their support.
And now it's time for our weekend weather update. Kenzie, how are the skies looking for this weekend?
Thank you, Marcy. It looks like it is going to be a perfect fall weekend here on Cape Cod. The temperatures for the remainder of the day today will remain in the steady 60s with clear skies. Saturday, we will see a jump in temperature from earlier this week. The morning will greet us with a low of 58 degrees at 7 a.m., but we will see highs of 73 degrees by 3 p.m. There will be clear conditions all throughout the day with low wind. Sunday will have a low of 61 degrees in the early morning with another high of 73 degrees in the early afternoon. Again, there will be clear conditions all throughout the day with low wind. However, it will feel warmer by a few degrees in the afternoon. It is going to be a great one to get outside. Have a great weekend, DY. Back to you, Marcy and Ava.
We close the show today with our weekly segment, the DY Student of the Week, who will receive a free sub from Jersey Mike's. Last week was Spirit Week, and thankfully student involvement has boosted a little compared to the previous years.
This week's Student of the Week was a standout not only during the week, but also at the pep rally on Friday. Normally, it's the seniors who show the most DY pride, but it looks like a wave of Dolphin energy has tidaled in from the underclassmen.
While the underclassmen as a whole showed great spirit, we'd like to focus on this student. She sang, she danced, and she competed in multiple contests.
The first DY Student of the Week of 2025, as nominated by the Broadcast Technology class and the DY News production team, is Island Miller Von Hausen. Island, thank you for setting the bar high for DY Pride in 2025. To receive your free sub, please see Mr. Wynnum in room 414.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and
have a great day in Dolphin Land, DY.